Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praises and the glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Brakathi Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rekakudash. We give double honors to our beloved apostles of Great Millstone, whom rule well over us. Peace and salutations to our sincere brothers pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives week in and week out to feed the elect of Israel. Shalom to the 144,000 governing body of men. Shalom to the 1/3, the hopeful elect. My name is Brother Ahab, and I hope and pray this is edifying. As we all know, this is prophecy. Okay? So we're going to keep this very short. This is fair use, fair use. This video is for educational purposes only, according to the scriptures. Okay? Okay, so fair use, fair use. Now they're going to mention a word, one word, because this word here is ruling, controlling the whole entire earth at this present time. So they know it. We all know it. We know the solution. Okay? We know the solution. So I'm going to play this, and you're going to hear a key word. But let me give you a scripture first and foremost before I play it. Revelation 2:10. Fear none of these things. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. This is prophecy. That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days, which is a period of time. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Revelation 13:16-17. And he causeth all, both small and great. They're going to mention that name in a minute. Rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. Because they talk about the digital ID. It's going to lead from one thing to another. Okay? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of the name of the beast, or the number of his name. We know this time is approaching. And the true prophets of the Lord, our apostles, have been saying this from day one. And now it's coming to pass. Who's going to scoff now? Who's going to criticize now? Because this time is approaching. Let them say, let it speak it. Listen to this. Listen to this.
You were asking.
Good morning. So we've done a nationally representative poll of 1,100 Brits online, which is a pretty standard sample size for a poll of this kind. And we asked attitudes around ID cards, both sort of hard copies and digital, and also some of the reasons for and against support for them.
And thank you for clarifying that, because it's always important just to get the numbers out there. So in terms of a digital scheme, what kind of feelings were people sharing with you?
So I think that if we were going to summarise the research in a sentence, what we see is that there is broad support for the principle of ID cards. But then when you put the arguments for and against them to the public and ask about digital ID specifically, the picture is more nuanced. So to put numbers to that specifically, 38% of the public say they support the principle of digital ID, 32% oppose. So more in support than oppose, but less than a majority, less than half in support. And the reasons for support tend to be around convenience and the ease of being able to prove your identity. Also, there is some specific feedback that people think this could help combat illegal immigration, but there are concerns about data security and what would be on those cards too. So it's one of those cases where there's more in support than opposed, but the devil really is in the detail.
Ooh, did you hear that word? Something's in the detail. He said it, and she's going to say it too. Listen again.
That people think this could help combat illegal immigration, but there are concerns about data security and what would be on those cards too. So it's one of those cases where there's more in support than opposed, but the devil really is in the detail.
And it's that.
Listen to this now, right? This is going to be made mandatory. Okay? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, the scripture says no. Okay? The elect will not take this. The elect will not bow to this system. Okay? As it is written. All right? Listen to this now. So he said something, and she's going to say it too.
Kind of detail that we don't have at the moment, which I guess makes your job very difficult. But when you then press people, what kind of questions were you asking them? Were you talking about, say, DNA information, or were you talking about other types of information that potentially could be on this digital ID scheme?
Well, I think when you think about digital ID, our polling at Ipsos shows there are two broad concerns that the public have that the government will have to address. One of them is about the government itself. Trust in government is pretty low at the moment. And so there, just over half of the public are concerned about the government's ability to roll out a scheme of this nature securely. On the information that would be contained on cards specifically, the public are pretty relaxed, I think it's fair to say, to have their photograph, their date of birth, perhaps information about their next of kin or their national insurance number.
You see, people don't realize this is the seriousness of this thing, okay? This is the Lord's work, okay? So people are going to be forced, okay? And he says, and he causeth all, both and small, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive. Okay? They know that I have a short time. Listen on.
This is information people are reasonably relaxed about. But if this was to be, if this card was to include information...
Yeah, they're relaxed now because it's into a card. Right? Because soon that same card is going to come down into a device, right, and be inserted, okay?
Such as your DNA, fingerprints, and perhaps sensitive information around your social security history or maybe your religious background. This is what concerns people. So again, we can give the headline numbers that say more in support for this principle than oppose, and that is where the public are at today. There is sympathy with some of the arguments for this. But again, what matters is what information is going to be on this card and how is it going to be rolled out.
Yeah, the devil in the detail as always. Kieran Ped.
Ooh, she said, she also said it, it's in the detail. Okay? We know where it's going. We definitely know where it's going. We have the 100% truth. We know the answers. Okay? So yes, as our apostle's been saying, a step closer, a step closer. So Lord willing, we keep faithful and true and endure to the end. Shalom.